Hi, welcome to 7 Apex Concepts. Why talk about Apex Concepts? Except they're really, really small. Alright, so for number 1, I actually kind of fused two entries together. We have the Goliath shields and Thunder helmets. And I'll start with the Goliath shield. So the Goliath shields are like normal shields, except they don't protect the player's head, but they offer more protection. So you have 100 shield total for level 1, and the next Evo is 350 damage. Level 2 is 150 shield total with a 600 next Evo shield damage. Level 3 is a shield total of 200. Basically, I'm thinking that Goliath shields will spawn at a 1 to 6 rate. So for every 6 white Evo shield, there's going to be 1 white Goliath shield. And vice versa, right? So for every 6 blue Evo shields, there's going to be 1 blue Goliath shield. Alright, so next up, Thunder helmets. Essentially, they offer less headshot reduction, but they give you a speed boost. Level 1 is a 5% headshot reduction with a 3% speed boost. Level 2 is a 10% headshot reduction with a 6% speed boost. And level 3 is a 20% headshot reduction with a 10% speed boost. And they spawn at a 1 to 2 rate. Alright, so for number 2, we have Bubba Regen. This is a healing item. And I'm going to go from white rarity to the most rare form of Bubba Regen. Base level Bubba Regen has a maximum slot of 6. Its rarity is white. Its use time is 2.6 seconds. It spawns 3 per starting slot. Its effects, so it heals 4 health for every second for 7 seconds. Next one is Bubba Regen Charged, which has a maximum slot of 5, and it spawns in amounts of 2. Its rarity is blue, and its use time is 3 seconds. So essentially, it heals 4 shield every second for 8 seconds. And next, we have Bubba Regen Max. Max on a slot of 3, and it spawns in integrals of 2. Rarity purple, use time 6 seconds. And essentially, it heals 5 health or shield for 25 seconds. So it's the Phoenix kit of Bubba Regen. Okay, so for number 3, we got the mobile Flashpoint. And essentially, it's going to work like how it did in the LTM. Essentially, you could call in a mobile Flashpoint, which is this stats as follows. So basically, rarity purple, item slot type is a survival slot. So it takes up that slot. Can't have heat shields, can't have mobile respawn beacons. You have to have this. And maximum slot is 1. So essentially, you call it down, lands in, and for 50 seconds, in a 20-meter radius, it heals 8 health or shields a second when you're out of combat. So it's going to work kind of like Octane's ult, not Octane's ult, Octane's passive. When you're out of combat, you start healing slowly. I'm thinking it would heal enemies half that amount. So it's not like they can just take your Flashpoint and heal from it. But it would also be really flashy, so everyone would see where you are. Popping it in the middle of end ring is going to be really good, especially a caustic ult, because you counter that if a caustic ult on you. Actually, well, not really, because it only heals when you're out of combat. So final ring, you pop it down as long as you're not getting shot at, you're healing, which is really good. All right, so coming in at number 4 is going to be the package marker. It's a very simple one. All you do is summon in a care package. Its rarity is gold. Item type is going to be a survival slot, and you have 1 in a slot. And that's honestly all there is to it. There's literally nothing to it. You summon in maybe an heirloom weapon. That's it. I'm thinking maybe it's a bit more rare than gold, like heirloom maybe. But that's going to be about it. Coming in at number 5 is going to be the Refuel Kit. It is a consumable. Its rarity is purple, and you have 2 in a slot. And so essentially, it fully refills all slots when used. So you have 20 light ammo, it's going to refill to 60. You have 1 grenade as fuse, it's going to refill to 2 grenades. You have, say, 3 things above a regen, it's going to refill to 5. Except it will not be usable on itself, obviously. And I'm thinking the use time will be 8 seconds. Now, this would mainly be useful in those moments where you don't have a whole lot of loot. I'm assuming all these survival slots and stuff will be in and out of crafting rotation. So maybe you could be able to make one of these at some point. So if you like your really low on stuff, you could just make it, get all these really good supplies, and be on your merry way. Coming in at number 6, we have Skirmish. It is a tournament-style variant of arenas. 8 teams will fight in a tournament bracket. Only one round will be played. It will be no revives. So, like, if you die or get knocked, you're dead. So, like Winter Express. And the arena storm will work like normal, except there'll be that kind of crafting metals to capture. Each team will have 10 lives. Okay, so I lied, actually. So, essentially, when you get knocked, you just revive, and you use one of your team's 10 lives. And I'm saying there would be like a duo or trio mode. So you could go in with a buddy, or go in with 2 of your best mates to clap other people. And so, I'm thinking at the very start of it, right? 4 matches we played, right? And then 2 matches. So basically, so you're never really waiting around until you finish your match, like you're the first one to finish. You could go and view other matches going on. So, yeah. All right, so for our last LTM and concept of this video, we have raiding parties. This is a like 4 team against 4, like, so I guess it's a 3v3v3v3. So essentially, 4 teams are given a controllable dropship. All guns will be available for free, but without their attachments. The match will be played on Stormpoint/Kings Canyon POIs, and essentially, random objectives pop up. You gotta go capture them. It takes 10 seconds to capture, but you get 100 crafting metal. And so essentially, you have to go deposit it. First to 15k wins. You could use this crafting metal to upgrade your guns as well. So you're going to have some people who just spend it all on guns, so you can take points a lot easier, and people who just gun for crafting materials. But one of the more impressive parts about this game, I guess more fun parts, basically you can attack another ship and steal half of their deposit. Killing an enemy player before they deposit it will reward all of it to the killer. So I'm thinking, when you control it, you tap on this little interface, you could tap on a spot on the whole map and move over there. If you see another team, you can like, every single like dropship has like gun on it. You can aim it, shoots a zipline, and you could go at them. Then you could go into their control station and steal their stuff. And I'm thinking you have infinite respawns. So it's not like you just go in and kill everyone and you win. No. You get in there and fight. Capture objectives, upgrade your guns, kill even more people. Also, during a raiding, I'm thinking there'll be no response on the defending side. So, no respawning during mid-raid. So if all you die, then you're just kind of screwed. And you will lose half your deposit. But you can always strike back and technically get more if you do pull off a successful raid. Alright, so quick side note, while you are attacking, you cannot rejoin the zipline if you die. So basically, if you kill one defending, it's not, you just keep going until you succeed, and no. It's if you die, you just have to leave, and you can't attack them again. Until, I'm saying a raid would last like a minute, until eventually you just, boom, you all die, right? And then you're like in a 10-second grace period, right? And that's pretty much the only addition I have to add to the 7th edition of 7 Apex Concepts number 1. Alright, well, if you enjoyed that, I will probably be making more of these, as especially with this new mic I have. I'm sorry for the echoey audio for most of them. I had to redo one, and I did it in a bit of a better voice. I'm hoping this is a bit of a better voice. But think about games, sweat, get W's, and I will see you beautiful think tanks later.